there, welcome back. Today, I want to tell you the sad story of our new listing in East Washington Street in Monticello, Florida. When I first met this house, the owners lived in Alabama. You see, the wife didn't really ever like this house very much. The house was built in the 1940s, and I think she had her heart set on a new house with her new husband. They tried living here in Monticello. Mr. Gallen, her husband, is from the Monticello area. He still has family nearby. But Mrs. G grew up in California, and I think it's safe to say that our little town is a little quieter than she is familiar with. I like older homes. They have details, stories, features that new homes just don't have. However, this home was tired, and it needed some love to bring it back to its former glory. The Gallens had lived in Alabama for several years, and they were ready to buy a home there. So they were going to sell this home so that they can buy their new home there. So we agreed to sell this house for them last summer. We found a local who wanted to turn this home into the stylish modern home he knew it could be. So we put it under contract and we ordered inspections. The inspections revealed that the septic system had failed. It was built in the 1940s, and in the 1940s the owner had installed the septic system and it had never been updated. So that needed to be addressed immediately. The WDO, or the Wood Destroying Organism report, did find that there was some wood rot in areas, but there were no termites eating the house. These details did not daunt the new owner, Mr. Brock. He saw an air conditioning that was working well enough to make the windows cry, a solid roof with no leaks, dry attic, and a huge backyard and lots of potential. And he also had the time to be able to see these renovations through to the end. So let me tell you about the new owner, Mr. Brock. Monticello is a small town, and the road I live off ends at a road named Brock. Mr. Brock grew up on a farm on this road. It's a giant farm. It is the envy of many southern farmers. It's really cool. And in the mornings, I often will run into the ranch hands. One of them is really friendly with me. And that's how we learned last fall that the family had lost its patriarch. Mr. Brock, the home's new owner, had lost his grandfather. He was quite surprised then when he learned that he had the opportunity to pursue owning his grandfather's home. So obviously that family home has lots of memories and stories for Mr. Brock, and that means a great deal to him. Unfortunately, that means that our house on East Washington is now looking for new owners. Mr. Brock would prefer to sell to a homeowner-occupant. He's willing to be patient and make sure that he finds the owners that's going to love this house. In the past year, Mr. Brock has installed a new septic system. He's addressed a foundation concern. He's taken down many trees, and he's torn down some walls and gotten the house ready for renovations. This house would be perfect for a loan package that's called a 203K. That is a renovation mortgage that allows you to complete repairs before you ever move in. It's perfect for homes like this that need some renovations to make it livable. The buyer then can borrow the amount needed to make those changes, make those renovations that they choose. And the house does need to appraise at that higher value, whatever those renovations are complete. And there are timelines in place. Most of the work has to be done fairly quickly. It all has to be done by licensed contractors. The homeowner can't do it for themselves. And there's a significant amount of paperwork involved. We've been through it before. It's worth it for many buyers to get that house that they absolutely love with finishes that they love, that they chose. This house has a 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan right now. However, the owner, Mr. Brock, had considered turning it into a 2-bedroom floor plan. That way it would have a bigger master bedroom. It's also possible to remove the ceiling in the new master bedroom and create all one level throughout the house. Right now there's a step down into the living room. That also includes that master bedroom. We've talked to contractors and some builders, and we've put together a budget for the new homeowner. Our plans, we would remove that ceiling in that master bedroom, use the front second bedroom as a master bathroom, and that's the room that's next to the bathroom right now. It's missing a wall. We would turn that into a generous size master bathroom. That would make that master bedroom a huge 24 by 15 foot room. And it would have a vaulted ceiling that would make it feel even bigger. Of course, with the ceiling going up to the rafters like that, you're going to want to spray foam inside to make sure that that afternoon sun doesn't load up that room. Before we go into our estimated budget, remember, these are only estimates. There are estimates. The prices are going to vary depending on finishes, cost of materials at the time, contractors' costs, all those things are going to impact it. So buyers should verify all these numbers for themselves. We added the roof to this estimate. It is not leaking. It does not need to be done. But if you're going to do everything else, we did add the roof into the package. So The other thing is the roof does have a discolored spot because there was a cast iron stove that was in the living room that had a chimney that went through the roof. So when you look at the front of the house, you're going to see a little green patch. Replacing the roof will get rid of that green patch. So we added it to the estimate. Okay, before we go over this budget, if you found this information useful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about our budget for the renovations. First, we're going to start with the inside, and we're going to start with taking down the rest of the demolition, take down the rest of the walls because we're going to put new drywall up anyway. That we're going to budget $2,000. We're going to bring the floors all to one level. We're going to budget $5,000 for that. New flooring throughout the house, $7,000. That spray foam insulation that we talked about on the roof or inside in the attic, that's $10,000. Electric, we don't know. We're going to budget $8,000 for it. For the HVAC, there's going to be new ductwork for the master bedroom, and you're going to want to service that unit. That's budget $4,000 for it. Drywall, paint, another $8,000. Doors, trims, $4,000, and that would bring that total inside to $56,000 inside the house. Okay, let's talk about our exterior budget. We're going to start with that driveway at $10,000. Then we're going to talk about landscaping, tree removal. We're going to budget $10,000 for that. Siding, shutters, wood rot, another $10,000. And the roof, we're going to budget $15,000 for that. That brings that total outside to $45,000. And that brings us our total renovation package to $109,000. And that would bring the total cost of the house to $269,000. That's for a large 2-bedroom, 2-bath, completely remodeled home that would have new appliances, new floors, new walls, new bathrooms, new counters, new countertops for $269,000 at 1,360 square feet. For a comparable sale, the house across the street sold in January of 2023 for $383,000. Now that was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. It was bigger. It sits on a slightly bigger lot. However, this house would be finished 2-bedroom, 2-bath, completely remodeled for $269,000. We think it's a good deal. So if you're interested in renovation mortgages, we have some great lenders that we recommend in the Tallahassee area who are licensed throughout Florida. Some of them even licensed in Georgia. We are happy to put you in touch with a quality lender. And if you're interested in touring this home, please give us a call. We're happy to show you this house. So my name is Abby Flynn. I am a broker associate with Ketchum Realty Group in beautiful Tallahassee, Florida. If you have any questions, if you're thinking about moving in the Tallahassee area, I want to be your realtor. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks. Have a great day.